global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. Something is brewing in the Senate over the RSIEC list that was handed over to our lawmakers. Don't forget that on June 12th, the president handed over a list of chairman and members of the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission to the lawmakers. But interestingly, right now, the lawmakers who didn't care to look at the illegality surrounding appointing a sole administrator have decided to dive into the constitution to see the legality surrounding a non-indigenous taking over the position of the chairman of RSIEC. Let's dive into full details of what they told the RSIEC chairman. According to the news, the Senate has temporarily halted President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's nomination of Michael Egbai as chairman of the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission (RSIEC), citing constitutional concern over his eligibility. Egbai, a retired official of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), appeared before the Senate Ad Hoc Committee on Emergency Rule in Rivers State for screening today, Tuesday, the 17th of June 2025. During the session, lawmakers raised concern about his state of origin, questioning whether a non-indigenous could legally head a state electoral body. Egbai confirmed he is a native of Cross River State, but argued that his non-indigenous status was not a disqualifying factor. According to him, he says, there is no law that bars a non-indigenous from serving as chairman of a state electoral commission. He went on to suggest that his lack of local ties could serve as a strength, not a weakness. According to him, he says, my impartiality is guaranteed because I have no affiliations in Rivers State. I will be fair and neutral. Egbai pledged to uphold the law, adhere to electoral timelines, and ensure broad stakeholders' engagement in the state electoral process. He also emphasized his extensive electoral experience, noting that he had served for 35 years at INEC, conducted multiple elections, and maintained a record of integrity and adherence to due process. Despite acknowledging Egbai's professional qualification, the Senate committee stressed the importance of verifying the legal basis for his appointment. Senators insisted that clarity was needed to ensure the nomination did not conflict with constitutional or state-level legal stipulations. According to the Senate, they say, we must review the legal provision guiding such appointment to ensure compliance with the Nigerian Constitution and the laws of Rivers State. The development comes amid ongoing political tension in Rivers State following a public fallout between Governor Siminalayi Fubara and his predecessor Nyesom Wike. The political crisis led to the suspension of Governor Fubara for 6 months and the installation of an administrator, Ibaweti Ike Ibas, a Cross Riverian, under an emergency rule arrangement. President Tinubu submitted Egbai's name along with 6 others for confirmation on Democracy Day. That was last Thursday. That's June 12th. My colleague is in the house and we just want to talk about this. Now, the most shocking part of this is the fact that lawmakers who are supposed to be those who have the Constitution in their fingernails are the one telling Nigerians that they need to go and look into the Constitution and check the legal standing as it has to do with that. But do you think by just mere ordinary thought, do you think that him being a non-indigenous will even help the matter in Rivers State as help for fair election in Rivers State?
Personally, I think we have seen the worst in Rivers State already. Let's start from the very beginning. Fubara was suspended.
Which is illegal.
Which
it's not
is
constitutional.
so not constitutional.
Why didn't they look into the Constitution?
They didn't look into the Constitution. So, the foundation has already been faulty. So, what other fault again is needed? What other fault is bigger than the foundation that's faulty? Whenever you're building it on the wrong foundation. So, if you can suspend a sitting governor and bring in Ibasite. Ibasite is not even a Riverian, it's a cross-Riverian. You brought in a Riverian, a cross-Riverian, and he justified it by saying unfortunately, one of the national caucus of Rivers National Lawmakers Caucus from Rivers State said that point of correction, when they wanted to correct the Senator Dixon, said he's a civilian. That is not military rule. He's a civilian. He's a retired man, therefore a civilian. Okay, agree, civilian. Even if you must replace let's assume let's cushion down this illegality a little. You would have at least brought a son of the soil, at least a Rivers person. I'm sure there's a retired person that's from Rivers that can at least head Rivers State. And let's say that their son is the one still heading one way or the other. And that way he could say, okay, I know these people, at least I know the genesis of this, I can maneuver. This is a neutral person. Now, the president again has gone further to bring names. RSIEC. He said he wants to bring in new people that Ibas will work with. Ibas went all the way to his father's house. Of course, no. For he did not look. He did not look within the state. He went to Cross River State again and got another person. And the guy is now defending the illegality, saying, "No, I'm even the best person. If you can pick Ibas, you can pick me." Of course. If there's nothing wrong with picking Ibas, why should something be wrong with me? I'm even qualified INEC, former INEC staff. I will deliver. In fact, I'm the best. Retire. We have nothing. I laugh in Swahili. This is so not right. And now all of a sudden, our lawmakers now want to go and check. You need to go and check constitution. And let's be sure that when you were doing this thing to Fubara, you didn't need to consult constitution. Now, Dixon has been raising dust, and posterity will speak one day. He has been raising the say, look, we just let the eyes have it. They say nice, say eye. Yes. And then, as usual, the eyes have it. And Dixon was saying, yes, even if I'm a minority, but let me have my say. Of course. Don't shut me up. After that, now they want to just say, okay, let's not, Didi have been saying, Dixon have been saying this is not good. Okay, let's see if it is right. So, all this while, you guys don't know what the Constitution say. You guys don't read your Constitution, or you just sit down, let the eyes have it, and all the eyes will have it. And you take allowances, you don't even know what your Constitution say. It is in Nigeria I see the bottom getting stronger and the top is the least, is the weakest. It is in Nigeria you hear somebody who wants to get a job in parastatals, they will tell you we need a first class minimum of a 2-1 holder with 10 years working experience. You must not be above 26 years old. You have completed NYSC at the age of 21 just to get one small normal job, entry level. But our lawmakers, our president, all they need is OND. What am I saying? School SAT, SSC. It's all they need to run a country as big as Nigeria. So which means I'm not going to be surprised if our lawmakers, some of them are just school SAT holders. So when would they have the time to read the Constitution? We are the people working within Nigeria, just private parastatals are well-trained, experts and professionals. But those who are leading the country are probably artisans who just had the man in charge of Ministry of Security is an artisan holder. He became a governor using that same artisan certificate. Yes. And there's nothing wrong with it. If you ask me, they are just trying to look as if they are working. Exactly. The truth of the matter is they will still pass it. Exactly. And the president didn't wait for them to pass that bill. He just told Ibas to resume. Exactly. You just do your thing. When you just find a way around this thing, let him resume. So whether they like or not, they're just doing small. They still don't look as if they're rubber stamp. Exactly. The eyes have it. They are going to before the guy will even get home, they will tell him go and resume. All right.